Okay, this is my review of the Gamo P25. This is a pellet gun powered by CO2. A great gun. Material makeup of both metal and plastic. So you've got your metal slide, and then you've got a durable, feels like a quality composite on the lower frame. The trigger is metal. Alright, let's do a walk around. So the sights on this gun come with the white dot markings, which are always nice to have. The hammer is metal, the safety is metal, and as I said, the trigger is metal, and the slide is metal. There is a cutout here, an actual cutout for an ejection port, but that is inoperable. There's some other parts here that are molded in. I'm not sure what gun this is actually replicating. I like that their warning is actually engraved or embossed on the gun, so it's not white text that are just very loud and standing out. Again, this is the Gamo P25. It is a blowback gun, both single action and double action. Beautiful gun. Very easy to handle gun. It is a relatively larger gun than my other guns. The length on this gun is wow, it's 8 inches. 8 inches end to end. The height on this gun is, looks like about 6 inches. Here's the safety here, and so right now it's in safety mode. There's some little ridges here, so you're going to push that back, and then you're going to push up the lever, and that puts it into fire mode. Okay, to put it into safety mode, just push it down. And I like that design where it's a little bit more difficult putting it into fire mode and easier putting it into safety mode. Okay, so the sights look to be somewhat adjustable. There's a screw there, I haven't played with it. Otherwise it might be just fixed sights. Coming around the other side here, again, everything is engraved or embossed into the gun, so it gives it a very nice clean look to it. This is molded in, it's inoperable. This is molded in, inoperable. The slide on this is very easy to cock that hammer back if you want to do a single action mode. So you can either cock it back with the slide in single action mode, or you can just pull the hammer back and then fire. Okay. To decock, you pull the hammer back all the way, press the trigger in all the way, release the hammer, release the trigger, and now it's decocked. Okay. That's in single action mode. Double action mode. This trigger pull is very light, and it's I'd say a short to medium trigger pull. So even in double action, it's very easy to pull this trigger on a scale of 1 through 5. 5 being extremely heavy trigger pull, a 1 being extremely light trigger pull. This I would rate at a 2. Just really easy to pull that trigger, even in double action mode. Which also makes it easy in shooting off the ammunition. The magazine release button is on the left hand side of the gun, so when you press it, it ejects the magazine. This is a rotary stick magazine design. In other words, there's 2 rotary wheels on each end, and each of them are holding 8 pellets, but it is stick design, and so you've got a total of 16 rounds in this magazine. So when you deplete the top 8, you release it, turn it around, pop it back in, you've got another fresh 8 rounds to go. And with this light trigger pull, you could probably fire off the 8 rounds in under 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds. The weight on this gun is approximately 1.5 pounds, and as I said, it is a longer gun than than I usually look for, but it's an 8-inch gun made out of metal and composite parts. The CO2 compartment on this is in the handle, and they've designed the handle with a seam mark here so it almost camouflages the compartment. But what I do is I press on this, where the seam is here, I press on that, and that opens up. The reason why I press on that point is because that's where it hooks on to the handle there. So by pressing that in, it relieves the pressure, and I'm able to remove this. And as usual, I like Gamo's design. They give complete access to the thumb screw. Some other brands, they'll have the sides of the hand grip extending past this compartment area, and so you actually have to reach in to turn that thumb screw. Not always easy. Gamo, they give you full access, and you know, people with big fingers, they can easily turn this. I also like their design where the thumb screw has these locking positions. There's ridges on here that lock it into position. So when I want to pierce the CO2, I keep it in this locked position down, and I can go to town, right? Those spring-clipped, spring-activated thumb screws in other brands that pop out or pop up automatically, you can waste some time and lose some CO2 gas as you're trying to regain your grip on that thumb screw as it keeps popping up. So I like this design a lot better from Gamo. Yeah, metal compartment. To replace the cover, simply line it up with the grooves, pop it into place. Real easy, very simple, easy access to the thumb screw. Real quick change on the CO2. I like this design. The velocity on this is stated 450 feet per second. Again, 1.5 pounds, 8-inch metal and composite material makeup. Very easy finger pull on the trigger pull. I really can't say that there's anything I don't like about this for having this gun in your collection. Blowback action, high velocity at 450, relatively lightweight, easy finger trigger pull, and quick access to the CO2, quick change, as well as to the magazine. Now you can buy extra magazines of this. I believe for two, they are like $17, $18 online. And you can have these already preloaded with the pellets, so that once this one depletes, you can easily replace another 16 shots. Again, this is the Gamo P25 pellet gun.